All right, what's up, everyone? We're live. We're good to go. There's our notifications that says we're ready to rock. So, what are we doing tonight? We are playing discard. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. We're playing Pox and Standard in any way, shape, or form we can call it. So we are live. So yeah, it's I don't know if we're gonna win tonight, but we're gonna have some fun and probably anger some people. Yep, it's about right where I want to be tonight. Tonight was one of those nights. We're just going to discard hands and hopefully kill someone. I'm looking for basically tonight one remorseless punishment kill. That's all I want. If we can get one remorseless punishment kill, we're fantastically happy. So I mean, I'm gonna keep this on the pure fact that if we draw a land, we're good to go, and we do have a turn one play. So we're gonna harsh scrutiny, and then we get to see. Ooh. So let's see. We're going to do that. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna put that on top. I don't think mid-range decks handle really well here. We're gonna play a land and harsh scrutiny number 2. And we're gonna bottom that. Now we need to look for a land. I mean, we know he's got Kumbal. Our opponent definitely, can or harsh lightning. Ooh, we got a land. Let's get while the juiciness happens. Discard 2 cards. They got rid of the harness lightning. All right. What's up, Spirit Chiller? So I think it's safe to play Kumbal. And really mess with them. All right, let's Kumbal it up. That's fine. Kumble's there to do exactly what he's supposed to do, which is anytime you cast a non creature, non land permanent, Whirler's fine. Alright, so let's shamble. Let's see what our opponent's working with. Oh, hey, Bruna. That's exiled. Courtyard. So I don't know if our opponent's in a Marvel deck just playing like Bruna, and I'm assuming it's like an Angel Package Marvel setup. But we'll see what we get here. Alright, let's murder that. He's going to make 2. Yep, that's fine. Let's pick the brain. Oh, hey, Tamiyo. Things my opponent would love for 100. Alright, well, they got another Whirler. Alright, we'll murder that. Alright. So basically, Shambling Vent's gonna start doing its job. Alright. So Marvel. Check. I can't cast anything with Marvel. Alright, I'm gonna fire up. And start beating down with the Shambles. Alright, so now they can crack. They're gonna be able to spin Marvel. So, I mean, to me, we may... Alright, let's play that. Fire it up. Let's see if we can get a Marvel spin. Alright, so we've seen like Bruna and all that. I don't know. Oh, we missed. Okay, you do that. Oh, that's a whiff. Alright, so our opponent's got to land in something. Yep. We'll go to 16 even. Let's see what our opponent's working with. Pick. Land. Shamble. Fire up the shamble. Get him. Now we have the reset in hand, so just okay. So he's got a land in hand because he played a mountain. So all right, now our opponent's realizing they need to. All right, let's. All right, we're gonna do this because I would like to achievement unlock. Yeah, they get a spin. We just started, so and our opponent's whiffing like a champ right now. All right, so they get a spin. I'm going to hit them with it. And let's see what happens. So you can discard your 2 cards and not take any damage. You can spin Marvel and then sack the creature you get. If not, take 10. All right, Arlencore, not so great here for you. So you can sack Arlen. Or you're going to take 10. This is a really weird Marvel list. They topped both cards. And we're still technically at 20. Oh. We're going to eat up that Marvel. Alright, so Glimmer number 2. You still don't get a spin. Yep. This is a spicy, spicy list. Apache. This is, I figured I have enough removal in the format. So if our opponent swings with said wolf and doesn't pump it, alright, well, Our opponent has a choice here. I would like to draw one of my discard outlets. Alright, so we drew a land. Let's hit him with Remorseless Number Do. Alright, so they sack the wolf. They're going to discard 2 cards. And they discard double Canopy Vista. Alright. Yep, so Arlen's going to transform. Let's make our opponent discard. Yeah. Yeah, the Meltdown's really not that great. But I am going to hit Arlencord. They should really let me attack first. Can't. Non-lands. Non-land. Can't target me. Non-land. Read cast out. So now we just need to Remorseless again. And they have to sack both Arlen and... Alright, let's see what we get. That's not fun. But we do get to fire both up. So 1, 2, 3. Fire it up. 1, 2, 3. Move to attacks. All those at Arlen. Rawr. Arlen down. Oh, shambles. Shamble, shamble, shamble. What do we got now? Oh, this is an approach deck. So we're on a 7-turn clock here. Alright, let's see what my opponent's got in hand. Land. Alright. And off we go. So really no action to worry about. We got 7 turns as long as they don't hit a draw spell. Alright, so we hit something. Alright, they drew Glimmer, so we're on down 2 turns now. So we're on 5. No, they drew, so that's 6. So we're on 4 turns now. And they played the blue land. And what do we got? Thalia's Lancers. What are you getting? They choose not to use the ability. They just wanted the blocker. Alright, let's take a peek. Another meltdown. Bottom net. I think we need to get some black card draw. May also cut back on a few lands. Because we're running 24. But this is a first take. Oh, we got an Evolving Wilds. So Pick the Brain will be a valid Tarjay. Alright, so we need something good. We need some of our kill spells. Alright, deck. This is funny now. Not super funny like haha, but we understand I'm playing Pox. Fumigate would be great right here. We're about to lose though. Yep, there it is. What were we drawn? No. Nope, nope. Oh, that's sweet. So, things to bring in against this deck are this. That. Things to take out. That. I think I'll bring in Ob too. Push not really great here. Anguish is good because it handles our issues with that. Not. They seem to have a lot of legendaries, so Laybear may come out. Pick is super solid for us. We're going to cut Aganti. I want all 4 Remorselesses because that's kind of how we win. Actually, from what we saw, we can cut the Fumigates. And we can go to Yahine's Expertise. Cut a Harsh. Cut 2 Harshes. Yep, we'll go first. Well, I mean, there's a Lost Legacy, so we already know how our opponent basically wins. I'm sure there's Bruna in there and all that, but we can pick Bruna apart. So, and we have one of our card drawers, which is exactly what we want. So, see what you got, Apache. Sniper. Oh, this is I've been seeing these pop up every now and again. We ran into one last night. It was pretty effective. We just had to. We took care of a lot of the issue spells, I guess you could say. Pretty quickly, and didn't have a problem with the deck. But Nest of Scarabs can get And Hapatra can get out of control real quick. So second sun's gonna be the first. Oh, we bringing negates against me? Alright. Huh. Okay. Alright, so we'll shamble. We'll hold up grasp. No, it's a cool deck. I mean, alright, there's the green. Oh, tell me you're just popping Wood Weavers right now. Oh, you're playing another one? Yes. Alright, we're gonna Remorseless you. And they discard a Warler and a Incendiary Flow. Interesting. Alright, so we got Marvel. They can spin Marvel. Wow, they're spinning before him? Wow. Okay. Interesting uses of Marvel. Alright, let's fire up. And whatever. Yeah, we'll 22 all it. I wonder if Ulamog's even in this 75. Bane of Balagad. That's fine. I got double grasp. It'll go away. Double grasp. Murder it. Now we got 4 types, and our picks are just going to be that much better. Alright, I'm hoping that's what our opponent is holding on to. Alright, let's see what he's got. Pick. Alright, so you got a green source. That's fine. Alright, plays the green source. Yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, I'm aiming it at your Marvel. I may aim it at... Yeah, let's get Marvel. This is something I tinkered with. Alright. This will tell me what's in his list. So there's 1 Approach, 1 Tamiyo, 1 Chandra. No major creatures to worry about. A Sanctum in hand. Nope, this is all me. This is a pet list. Alright, so we got something. We got a Whirler. Alright, so they can spin Marvel. Approach is their only win con. Alright, we're spinning. At this point, the spin... Alright, that's a Chandra. That's a pain, but they can tick up and kill. We can't kill Chandra. I have Yahenni's expertise. So we're going to take up Lose a Life, draw a card. Play the Evolving Wilds. Crack it. Get our black source. Yep, Approach is their only win con, so we need our second Lost Legacy. Thank you for the follow, or the host, Covert Go Blue. Yeah, that will be exiled. Unless you want to put it on your Whirler, because that would be awesome. Nope. Alright, we got an Attune. Alright, so we're going to use Yahenni's expertise. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's tick up. Play the land. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Nope. That's fine. Yeah, the Archfiend. that's good. So they can spin Marvel. That's kind of annoying. Disallow. Yep. So they have no creatures in hand, so they can take 10. Alright, so let's tick up. Play the land. Marvel can spin. Let's cycle. Ooh. That's an interesting little tidbit. We will Gonti. What if we get their win con? Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we are a fun... Well, I play competitive, but I also play fun. And tonight's all about fun. Yep, sometimes Spirit Chiller, you just gotta have fun playing Magic. You got it. Alright, so we're gonna have to hit Chandra next turn or we're dead. That's good. Alright, they're not doing anything. So, first things first, let's pick. Nothing. So let's fire it up. Hit Chandra. That works for me. Chandra goes back down to 5. Alright, so they get 2 energy. They can spin Marvel. Yeah, cast out does nothing. Alright, let's do that. So they're going to take the 10. And pass turn. So we've had 1. Here comes a spin. That's a Tamiyo. That's annoying. But really, I don't get why Tamiyo's there. What are you going to take up on? Alright, so they have a land that we know of. That's a Rogue Refiner. It was going to stay around. I'm hoping we get to see some new stuff out of Our. Let's just go with that. Arlencord. Make a wolf. Ooh. I'm hoping we get to see more hand discard, stuff like that. I just enjoy this. I mean, we're really not winning the game. Let's just go with we're not so much losing the game. Oh, got there. I really should get rid of that Marvel. But I can't fire up. Well, yeah. Oh, wait. I can do it this way. So we can do this. Kill the wolf. Exile Marvel. They get one last spin. Hopefully it's not a creature. Because if it does, Chandra ultimates and we're dead. And it's not. Fantastic. Exile the last one. Fire up. You. Chandra. I mean, we're pretty much dead anyway, but, you know. Looks like they took all their creatures out. Like I said, we're just trying to find our last lost legacy. That's a Rogue Refiner. That's a Glimmer. Oh, I hope they Glimmer. Because then we can just have at their hand. Come on, pick the brain. We only got one pick left. Pick off the top would be fantastic. Alright, let's... No pick. But we're going to do that. Haha! Fire up Shambles. And... throw it at... Arlencord. So we got one we can fire up, two. We can fire up two a turn. Alright, so they're going to cast a Rogue Refiner. They got 9 cards left. They have to have it. Or it's buried. Create a 2/2. Tamiyo. Alright, Yahenni's expertise. Alright, well, we are very dead. Fire it up. Fire it up. Let's do boop, boop. That's fine. I'm hoping to draw them out and mill them, but I don't know if that's going to work. They're down to 6. So they can ultimate Tamiyo, draw 3, puts them to 2. Chandra Emblem. They gotta cast 3 spells. That's 1. That goes down 2 spaces. Cast out. Yeah. Do you got one more spell? Sure you do. Why are you tapping mana? You can cast anything for free. That's game. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Lost Legacy. Alright, let's keep going. I had fun with that. It was good times. Good times had by all. Oh, I mean, good times had by me. I definitely think we're going to crank the lands down. This is fine. We can cast everything but Gonti. So let's crank the lands down. We'll up the discard outlet a little bit more. Or maybe put in, like, a chat or 2. So, maybe we'll put, like, 2 chads in. Because they could actually maybe, like, clog up the board and win the game. Sure. Blue-black control. What don't you want to deal with? That is the key. I have a good answer for you. His name would be the Lord of Luxury. I would go after him. There you go. Alright, play that. Pass turn. Alright, we're doing pretty well. We're up on lands. It looks like our opponent's gonna miss a land drop. Yep. Alright, that feels great for us. Let's cancel that. Let's play the land. Now let's do this to him. Let's see what we're working with. Oh. Oh. Well. We're gonna get rid of that Haunted Dead. So. Oh. We see now. Yeah, Relentless Dead. Uh-huh. You're tapped out, so... Pew. Nope, Relentless Dead stays dead. Alright, now you can hardcast him. First one, we're just going to straight up exile. Let's transgress you. Let's exile that. Feels really good. We've gotten rid of basically all their creatures. So this feels actually really good against something like this when they're not being able to do their plan. Hardcast Oms, okay. Evolving Wilds, crack. Black Source. Say go. Yeah, I mean, taking care of the Relentless Dead was huge. Then the two prized amalgams just aren't a thing. So, yeah, I think we definitely need to cut, like, 2 planes. Go down to, like, 22-ish. Our opponent can't hit a land to save his life. We are hitting all of our lands. Kind of want to pick the brain first. Let's pick. I mean, we don't have all of our cards. Ooh, you have a Haunted Dead. Well, I'm going to take that Haunted Dead. We already know what I'm taking out of your hand. I can deal with Sphinx of Malagos. You're far away from casting that. Haunted Dead? We may not want to deal with. Alright, you know what? Don't even bother. We're just laying them down. Let's lay them down. I need to start a clock. Menace is a clock. That's fine. We have another Anguish Unmaking. If that makes our opponent feel any worse, better. Let's try it again. Kind of want him to kill it. Alright, disperse it. Alright, you play that. We're just going to play Kemble. Now play a non-creature spell, please. That's what we want, friends. Who plays main board Kembles? I do. Alright, let's help our friend out here. You discard. I know you got madness stuff. Ooh, the Sphinx came out. Interesting. Alright, well, Kemble's going to start swinging. It's a different deck. Here, we'll help you out. Some more discard. Discard 4 cards and take no damage. I too am playing very strange cards. Oh, we're going to madness in. Well, did you eat today, Spirit Chiller? No. Go lay down. Feel better, buddy. Wonder how many lands our opponent's playing. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Yeah, go for it. I've already exiled some stuff. Could take Noxious. I mean, I don't know what I would take here. Alright, so they take Pick the Brain. Alright, deck. You know what to do. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, you can discard all the rest of your hand. Or you can take 10. Either way. Whee! I am enjoying my discarding. This is one of those decks I would totally rock at FNM. I may go 0-3, but I would just giggle the whole way playing it. Problem is, a lot of our FNMs are like aggro, and then control. And control just goes like, discard? Yep. Alright, so I don't know what my opponent's playing, but I know Lost Legacy's good against them. Because we want to name things. I think we bring in the other Anguished Unmaking. I think we get rid of Noxious. We get rid of Fatal. And I think we get rid of Harsh. I think that's the way we run it. Yeah, it's good. We'll keep. So, I mean, Pick the Brains we're going to fire off pretty quickly. We just don't want our opponent to have... I'm hoping to find a Transgress. Alright, so we're going to do that. And just fetch a Black Source. That's one type in the yard. Alright, have at it. You have 0 types. So you took a Pick the Brain. With Pick the Brain. Prized Amalgam. No. Prized Amalgam. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So push, dispel, disperse, arms. There's a Jace. This is a hot mess, is what this is. But I'm okay with that, because we just exiled the card that keeps coming back. Could have gone after Haunted Dead. But Prized Amalgam's worse. In all reality. No, we go after Prized Amalgam. Haunted Dead I can deal with. Amalgam's the pain. You know what? Actually, that's... yeah, let's Kemble. Can't really push me. No, that honestly, Spirit, that's where I would point it at first. We brought in both Lost Legacies, so the second one will go after Haunted Dead. So, I mean, if he takes Pick the Brain with the Pick the Brain, that's fine. Because I'm just going to Gonti him next turn. Yeah, he took Pick the Brain. It's not like I have 13 other, you know, ways to make him hurt. Alright, there's Gonti. Let's see what we get. Gonti gives me... Fatal Push. I forgot to swing. I'm bad at this game. What can I say? No, and again, I forget. I'm not just a control player. I have creatures with an empty board state. Let's see what my opponent's doing. By the way, Dispels are really bad against me. We don't play Instants. Alright, let's swing. Alright, you can bounce Kemble, or you can bounce Gonti. Double Dispel. Fatal Push, Disperse. By the way, I am totally re-Gontiing a Gonti, because then I get a Gonti in my graveyard. We'll keep this Gonti. Ooh, hi Haunted Dead. Same 4 cards. We are so going to beat down because of things and stuff. We have the instant in hand, too. Alright, let's keep on going. Swing with our 2/3s. Alright, Relentless Dead. So Dispel will hit this. But I can get him to, yeah. So let's say he can only Dispel once. And then it dies. And then we win. So we win. So we won, but we did not get the kill I wanted. That's okay. That's still on the achievement unlocked category. One land, no keepy. Multiple lands, we'll keep. We'll put that right on top. Pass turn. Yeah, this is just one of those really fun decks. Next or tomorrow we have blue-white control. It's more like mono bluish control. All right, let's do that. Let's see what we're working with. Put that on top. All right. Yeah, blue-white control tomorrow night. So, should be a good time. All right, we're going to fire this bad boy off. Spray, don't care about. Harness Lightning, really don't care about. We'll take Avacyn. I mean, spray. Here, I'll help you out. You discard your hand. And we'll just continue on our day. Or you can take 10. I mean, totes my goats. Let's go. You go for it. Alright, well, we got Harness Lightning, we know. So we're just going to sit back. So there's 2 sprays and a Harness Lightning. Oh, we have plenty of removal for Wandering Fumarole now at this point. Even more removal. It's removal. Guess what? It dies. Now I have 3 types. Yeah, let me help you out again. So you've kind of got a discard. And you took 5. That's fine. So we got the Harness Lightning and 2 unknowns. Oh, there was a Glimmer in there. Well, good news is we still have the Fatal Push open for that Wandering Fumarole. This is like Temur Simut or 4 colors something. So we still know they have the Harness Lightning. Alright, let's take a peek. What do we got? Harness Lightning, land. Alright. Well, I mean, that definitely is a thing, and we don't want that. So we got a land. That was one of our knowns. Here, we'll help you out. You just discard some more stuff. What's up, Doherty? Alright, so you discarded the Harness Lightnings. Good. Got another hour. Well, I mean, I'm glad you got it. Alright, so Scattered grows into Glimmer. Yeah, it's good that we got it. That's the GPU is kind of important. Is it a 1080i? Sorry, my leg is like shaky. Oh, well, let's help my opponent out some more. So you gotta discard your whole hand or die. So discard hand. What do we got? It's an Avacyn. Then you die. I don't think my opponent realizes that. You have to discard 2 cards to it. Did we just get the Remorseless Punishment kill? Tell me we did. Oh, they sacked a creature. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, if you just, boop. Oh, sorry, my neck is still a little tight. Deck list. Whee! There we go. So they're playing like 4-color stuff. Alright, let's see what's up there. What is up there? What are we hanging on to? It's a Gear Hulk. The point is to have an extreme amount of fun and anger your opponent in every way, shape, or form. So, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm just straight up discarding their hand. Oh, double land. How nice of them. Win conditions either smacking them with a menacing Black Hulk or winning with one of their creatures with Gonti or 10 times with a Shambling Vent, or Remorseless Punishment is the one we're trying to get. What's up, Big Bear? We've been trying to get Remorseless Punishment in the worst way. So, we got 3 Remorselesses out of the deck. Boo. Like I said, the big one is trying to get them with Remorseless Punishment. So you wipe the board, cast Remorseless Punishment, and giggle. Alright, I'm still not running my Shambling Vent into any of their removal, because we've seen enough of it. I totally forgot it in the list. But yes, that would have been a card I would have played. I kind of wanted to go Mardu just so I could gift some Midnight Oils and just get the real anger going. Tracker. If he turns in that Wandering Fumarole, I have a Fatal Push for it. You cannot Anguish Unmaking it, but you can Fatal Push him. So, I think I'm running too many lands. That's my honest opinion on this deck. I think we're running 24, which is a little high for me. We would totally helping him out discarding his hand. If you can't tell, we've discarded Glorybringers and... No, the tracker was definitely dead. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing the Wandering Fumaroles fire up. Refiner's fine. Let's keep drawing your cards. Glorybringer. You know what? We'll take the 4. I'm not going to waste my Anguished on it. I'm going to gain 2 of that back. So we'll do that. And even though we do not have Delirium, because we haven't found a creature, let's pick. I got an Essence Scatter. No big deal there. So they can fire up Fumarole. Probably going to fire up both. We'll kill one. I don't know if it's Team or Marvel in so much it's just 4-color good stuff. Because we got white in here for something, which is Archangel. Let's see if it's just land still. What do we got? What are we playing? Am I seeing? Ooh, it's a Gearhulk. Not so much the teamers. I mean, it's like 4-color. Yep. And boop. I'm totally going to dispossess. Bring in my Lost Legacies and my dispossesses. Because it's going to be fun. Let's just say that. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, it's all in there. Really? Oh yeah, Lost Legacy and Dispossess is in the board. See, I would have gone with 4-color control, except for the Samut, which is super weird. Let's see if they drew Harness Lightning. We'll fire up Shambles. That's fine. I'll trade my Shambles for that. You have no man lands. I have no man lands. I'm going to play a land. Yeah, they had... I've picked a good part of their hand away. So I don't know what other creatures we're looking at of how many of what. I mean, I've done a pretty good job at killing off everything. Let's just be honest here. Campbell! Yes! Oh, they had yes and scatter. Jerks. But like I said, I've torn Angel out, Glimmer. I mean, we've kind of torn a lot of things out. So. Alright, we're going to take a little damage here. Kind of want to Gonti him. Because I feel like Gonti would be super fun. Good news is we have 4 types in our yard, so Pick the Brain becomes really good. Alright, let's see what they got going on. Transgress. What do you got? Harness and Spray. Okay. Pretty much dead cards against us. So now we just need to find some removal for our friend here. I mean, we have lots of it. It just gotta find it. Oh, we're dead. That's a Samut. Alright. Well. Just not gonna get there with that one. Alright, so... Lost Legacy is really good. Dispossess is just fine. Another Anguished Unmaking. I'm gonna bring in Nagantes because I feel like beating him with his own cards. Ob Nixilis seems pretty okay in this matchup. Fumigate, not super good here. No, Little Chad could make the list, though. This is first take, so... Laybear, I'm thinking about getting rid of. I think Harsh is going to go, though. Harsh Scrutiny comes out. Fatal Push comes out. Now we're going to cut Aganti and Expertise. And we're going to cut a land. Not 2 lands, a land. Actually, we're going to bring back that Gonti and just go down 2 lands. See what it feels like at 22. Let's experiment a little bit. Mulligan. I'm going to keep on the draw with a scry. Our opponent's mulliganing much worse. We're going to keep that on top. So our opponent mulliganed much worse. Alright, so we're going to go for our black source here. Oh boy. Who's playing Modern? Ooh. Alright, let's not dispossess first. Let's go for this and see if we draw out. Alright, so he would have negated, so we're just going to get the Gear Hulk. So we know there's a negate in hand. Let's see. Same. Alright, so that's what we wanted. We want the negate out of hand. Basically, I was just going for the negate. Good. Gear Hulk. Wow. Glorybringers in hand galore. Alright, so what do we got? Bristling Hydra, Samut, Archangel, a whole mess of just stuff. But that's a good one we got rid of. Hopefully they don't draw a land. No land. Alright, that's good. Because I want to Gonti them. Totally about Gontiing them. With as much action as they have in that deck, we want to Gonti. So, let's Samut. We just gotta dodge some land drops. Alright, let's pick the brain. Actually, let's first... Let's swing. Maybe we get him to kill it. Nope, they're not going to kill it. That's fine. Let's pick. What do we... Our opponent doesn't want us to... I saw your whole hand. I think we're going to bring one land back in. We're going to go to 23. We're going to take a Gonti out. And run it. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely the same strategy. So this seems fine. As long as we draw another land, we're in business. Yeah, Gideon is Chad. We call him Chad because he is that, like, frat boy that shows up at the wrong possible time every time. A little hungover or drunk. And that's just kind of the general name. So it's not to mean it's been kind of like the ongoing joke for us. So like when Ryan was playing live 3 weeks ago, dropped a card, ends up being Chad. And it was in a Jund deck that never was there, and we have no idea how that card got there. So he showed up at the wrong time, but ended up winning the game for him. So White Source. Alright, so next turn we can unburden. That's fine. I have Gonti. He has Death Touch. Alright, let's unburden. Yes, discard for me, please. So see, we take lands out and the deck gets angry. We leave lands in, the deck's like, whatever. And we flood. It's really weird. Alright, we're going to murder Tracker. That's how the name affectionately has been referred to as Chad. Glorybringer. So we're going to take 8, go to 8. I'm going to have to off Glorybringer with that. Go down to 5, and we're dead anyway. Yep. Oh, that's fine. You can go ahead and steal it. I mean, anytime you hear us call something Chad, now we apologize to any Chad watching the stream on YouTube or Twitch. We don't mean it as it's a bad thing. It just seems like, for some reason, every frat boy we've ever met, it doesn't matter who it is Chad. We're still running 24. I'm not in love with 24, but it's... Yeah, we're running 24. I think we're going to go to 23. And put Chad in. But it's going to be Chad Jr. So... I think we're going to try Chad Jr. So I kind of want to play the Swamp. I mean, we're 1-2 or 1-3 on the night. I think we're going to safely lay Bear first. I am sorry, White Eyebrow. Gideon does not kill people. Gideon jumps in front of things to save people. That's why we're kind of hoping in the Hour of Devastation, Nico just like takes his finger and goes, you're dead. Wow. This is a deck. I'm going to take that negate. And just totally like... Exactly. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes with him. And we have been accepting of that. Because it is Chad. Alright, well, I mean, we got lands, so... I'm going to transgress here, see what we drew. Because we had 2 draws. So, Essence Scanner, Harness Lightning, Magma Spray, and we get the Sweltering Suns. I don't know what my opponent's playing. I'm kind of hoping it's more than temporary for a little while. Like, I'm kind of hoping... I mean, I'm fine with, like, the Nissa and all that, and Liliana. But we have had so many Gideons. Kind of hoping he just, like, messes Gideon's mind up and, like... Blah, 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 and then Gideon's, like, just walks around, like, running into walls and has to go home and... You know... I'm completely fine with that part. Alright, well, we got another Fatal Push. I mean, I guess it's blue-red control. It's not being super control-y, I'm just saying. Gonna fetch. I think discard is really good against them. I'm not rolling my... Ooh. That's Harness Lightning. That's okay. It gets in the graveyard. Or counter it. Do it. Yes. Get it in the graveyard. Alright, we got a creature in the graveyard. Creature is in the yard, folks. Alright, ready? Kinda don't know what I want. Kinda hoping they fire up that, hub. No, we got a Sweltering Suns. Alright, let's try Kemble number 2. Because we need more Kemble in our life. I'm gonna murder it. Can't do it, though. Can't do it. My opponent's probably super confused right now. It's not because I picked the brain at all. Please tap down your blue sources. You're tapping down. Yes, tap down. Please tap down. Please tap down. Yes. Alright, so the only thing that could stop us here is negate. We at least get to see what we're working against. So if there's a negate... shh! Patchy, don't put that into the world. No. Shh. All is fine. Alright, so we're going to do this. Alright, so we're going to take the Harness Lightning. and rip out the rest of the Harness Lightning. So let's see what we're working with here. Do I play many do you play many or do you mainly play just non-tier 1 decks? Oh yeah, no, I play we're all over the place here on the Brewer Spark. There's actually 4 of us. So Mondays we have our true paper stream where we have a lot of brews and some tier 1, but some brews, more brews than tier 1. And then yeah, this is definitely blue-red control. So I mean, we just got to hit the Gear Hulks and the 2 Fumerals, and there's no winning. So sweet deal. But I do brew more than I play main decks. Like tomorrow is going to be a blue-white control my style, which is going to be super awesomely fun with lots of Engulf the Shore and Crusher of Tentacles, because I feel like crushing people. Big Bear can vouch. I'm pretty much... Yep. The group here, we're pretty unorthodox in our style. We play competitive pretty often. Like, we go to a lot of big events. We enjoy ourselves with that. But in the long run, we actually prefer to do more entertaining brews and just prove that there's other things out there other than your tier 1 decks. So we're going to just get rid of that Magma Spray, because we know what it is. So tomorrow's going to be pretty salty. I mean, I'm just going to be honest there. Ooh, we can Gonti. Let's Gonti. Maybe we find something really cool. Oh, they drew a sensor. Element Oryx, thank you for the follow. You're number 1 on the night. Everyone welcome Element in the chat. No, net decking is no fun. I mean, you can have fun. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We here at the Spark, we do look online. We get ideas. We see what's out there. And then we go, how can we improve on it? So I'm going to... See, I mean, we've been doing blue-white, so... Blue-white's been our go-to for Aether Flux, but I could see green-white definitely being a thing. I tend to really enjoy the offbeat decks. Like last night we played Mardu Walkers. It was a really good deck, really fun. We ended up going X2, I want to say. Like 6-2, 5-2, something in 2 that was really good. So I am kind of the one that pioneered a Turbo Fog deck. Just saying. I need to really do a redo on that one. Our YouTube, let me find the deck. Boop. My net YouTube, go away. Yeah, alright. Pass turn. Sorry, opponent. I have to take care of our peoples. That was Remorseless Punishment. That was our goal tonight, is to kill someone with Remorseless Punishment. We're almost there. So... One more, they're at 3. Chemball. Hi, Chemball. Hello. Seven, 8. Pull X6. Yeah. So, alright, I'll highlight it here for y'all. So it's in the bottom corner of your screen. Target opponent loses 5 life unless that player discards 2 cards. It has to be 2 cards. Or sacrifices a creature, or sacrifices a walker. And they have to repeat that process. So if they don't have 4 cards to sacrifice, or 4 cards to discard, yeah. Or they need 2 creatures, or 2 walkers, or any combination of that which. So they need a 1 walker, 1 creature, 2 cards, 1 creature. So it kind of really messes with them. Especially against a control deck, because they just reloaded. So I'm not going to attack. It's more, we're more apt just to get some drain damage off them doing something. And then hopefully, I mean, they got 4 Gear Hulks. That's all they got. We're going to bring in Dispossess. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's... All right, let's see what they got. Let's just take a peek. You got 2 Gear Hulks in there for me? So we got Void Shatter, Disallow, Magma Spray, Magma Spray. So... Okay. So we got the Void Shatters and the Disallows and the Magma Sprays all covered. So you'd have to Magma Spray Chemball twice. And now we can start attacking with Shambling Vent. It's a fun card. Let's just be honest. I totally want to beat an opponent with that card. Ooh. Ooh. This will draw something out of them. Should we get a Void Shatter out of this? Or a Disallow? Is that a Gear Hulk? That's a Gear Hulk. I run a full 4. I ain't no slacker with that. Let's go with this. My goal is to murder my opponent with that card. Go for it, Element. As long as it's not anything horrible. Alright, so they're going to Harness Lightning our Chemball. And let's take the... Oh, what do we want? Do we want Void Shatter or Disallow? I'm going to take the Disallow. Because that hits my triggers. Alright. So let's see what you got going on here, bud. Oh, I see an Exquisite Angel. Jotty. I mean, Chad Jr. Yeah, that's not bad. Gideon's intervention in the board's really good. I've been playing that against Marvel decks, and that just throws them for a fit. I land that on 4, and I go, Ulamog? And then they go, Buh. Shh. It's fine. You got a Void Shatter for me now? Thank you. That was my goal. Just get the Void Shatter out of hand. Because I totally want to Gear Hulk this thing. So we can have hot Gear Hulk on Gear Hulk action. But I have to be aware Censor is a card. So kind of hoping to draw land. That covers us. Alright, well that's a land. I mean, technically we should probably do this. So let's do that. There's a lot of good things going on here that I could get behind. Alright, so we drew our land. So if our opponent Gear Hulks again... I mean, technically they got 4 cards. So we got Swamp. Well, you got backup options. I mean, Chad Jr. does a great job at fogging them out. As long as you're keeping the board pretty clear. Is that who I think it is? It is. So that's number 3. No, it's 2. It's number 2. But we've taken Disallow out, so you've got Censor and Void Shatter now. Let's hope we can Noxious our way to a victory here. What are you talking about? It's not slow mill. It's just murder things quietly. Shh. Do not put it out there, White Eye. No, don't have it. Alright, they're drawing for it. Don't have it. No, I have your Censor covered. Really? They drew the other Gear Hulk. Alright, well, Dispossess is coming in. So dispossessing them. And Anguished, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Give me my other Gonti. Alright, fine. Boop. They come out. Boop. They come out. I think Moto broke itself. I lost cards out of my sideboard. But I guess we're going to have to run it this way. That's interesting. Thanks, Moto. That's fine. We'll make it work. Yeah, Black's got a ton of awesome anti-artifact. Black. Yep. Siphoner's been a thought. Like you said, this is really the first take. Just trying to get my head wrapped around if I can actually make a taxing deck where I mess with my opponent enough to make them scoop. I mean, we've done it in blue with the mono blue control deck. So, no. High Dispossess. So we're going to go for a turn 3 Dispossess. We might turn 3 Lost Legacy. I don't know. But we have exactly what we want. Or we could lay bare, see if the ghost is clear. Lost Legacy disallow. I'm assuming Censor came out. So let's see what we're working with. Before I start firing off. Okay, that's a negate. So we may fire off the Unburden. Because our opponent did miss a land drop, guys. Did he? No, he did not. We're playing first. So he did not miss a land drop. I'm bad at counting. That's all. So I think we may Unburden. See if we can't draw out another counterspell. Yeah, let's Shamble. Alright, so they did leave Censor in. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Basically, we just got to run through the counterspells. There's going to be a lot of them. But we have things that will help us. So I'm going to do this. And we're going to pass. We're going to Gonti next turn. See what our opponent does. Unless they want to tap down. Which then if they tap down, we're completely acceptably happy. Because I really want to land a Dispossess. Let's just go with that. Alright, so let's fire off our first Gonti. See if we can get a counterspell out of our opponent's hand. Alright, that's a disallow. That's fine. So we may run Gonti number 2 out there. Kind of hoping they miss a land drop. Alright, we're cycling. Probably cycle sensor. Or no, wow. Okay. Hit a land drop off that. But now they can only double blue. So let's transgress. See what we get. Alright, so they have to have a negate or a sensor. I think I'm willing to take that option here. Let's see, negate or sensor. They have it. They have the negate. Alright, so they had 3 negates in the opener. It's kind of gross, but it is a thing. Alright, so main phase Glimmer means we do not have anything. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's, you know... This is completely... I mean, we're running what we want to run here. So let's lay bare, see what we find. Because they're countering our... That's the 4th negate. I'm having at it now. I think we go after... Glimmer? Yep. We hit. Good. Get rid of the card draw. Alright, so what are we dealing with? There's Dragon Master. There's Dynavolt Tower. This is stuff we can deal with. I'm not too worried. No, we only saw 1 pull out of them before. I'd rather get the Glimmers out. So they have Harness Lightning in hand now. And an Unknown. Glimmer's much worse for us because that lets them reload. That was 4 Glimmers we got. That was fantastic. That's straight value. Now all we gotta do is hit a Dispossess. Probably, yeah, it'll be next turn Ob. They got 2 unknowns. They played a land, so they got 1 unknown. So it could be censor, it could be disallow. Could be nothing. We're gonna go picking the brain this time, no? And see what that unknown was. Alright, so it was a land. So now they have just land. So anything they have in hand is completely... let's just go with known. So they played a land. We don't know what they drew. It could be just another land. I'm assuming it's probably another land. So we're not going to play into Censor this turn. So we'll Gonti. And they drew a Disallow. And they're going to disallow our Gonti. So that is awesome for us. Now we should be able to land Ob and really start taking over. Alright, so they have 2 unknowns. One's a land. Hopefully they drew 2 lands there. Alright, so let's try Ob. If they counter Ob, pick becomes that much better. So they got a counterspell. Disallow. Alright, pick is fantastic now. Alright, they're going to fire up the funeral. So I feel like they either drew a land or I'm not sure what they would have drawn. Because they should be covering me in case I draw a discard outlet. Alright, so let's pick. What do we get out of you? If it's a land, we're fine. If it's not a land, I'm going to be super excited. So it's Harness Lightning. So we get all of their Harness Lightnings now. So that feels pretty good. Yeah, it's 4 of them gone. Alright, so that's fine. And now we have Dragon Master covered. We have some stuff covered. We've gone through a lot. I'd like to get a Dispossess at some point here. We do run 2. We brought in both. Fortunately, 1 got countered. So Harness Lightning will not kill our creatures. Chembald becomes that much better. They didn't keep any other removal in. Gonti becomes amazing. They're going to fire up Funeral. We'll take 4. Can't really do anything about it because can't Anguish it. So it's non-land. But they have drawn an insane amount of counter in their top 20, 30. But that's a lot of what this deck converts into when you fight it like this. Alright, well that works. Let's Kimball. If anything, he's going to block Wandering Funeral. But this puts a tax on them. Alright, so they have something and they're not going to attack. Let's see what they got. It's a Gearhulk? Or no, it's Pull. Okay. So we're going to get our handy-dandy choice of whatever they pull into. This is actually really good for us. Because they do not have negate. Yeah, they need to hold up 3 mana. So they're going to draw 6. And they then have to draw a counter spell. Well, that's why they're going Pull with 3 up. So they're hoping to hit a Disallow or Void Shatter. No, but we get a Gearhulk off that. So I'll take a Gearhulk. So we have Essence Scatter and Gearhulk. Essence Scatter and Gearhulk and a bunch of lands. So they can Gear Hulk that away. I'm debating. That gets it out of their hand. Let's do it. We want to be mana efficient. So Gear Hulk, please. Show me that Gear Hulk. The gate. So they can kill my Kemble now. Yep, there goes Kemble. So we know they have Essence Scatter. That's all they have. So, I mean, we may have to get Shambles out to do its job. Alright, so let's run that. Do you draw the other Gear Hulk? Great. This is why I wanted to dispossess Gear Hulk. It's their only win con. Only win con. Yep. Fire it up. You have nothing to kill mine. Did you get a disallow? Don't tell me you drew... Alright, we drew third Gear Hulk. And we scoop. Third Gear Hulk. Unreal. Alright. Just wanted to see if I saw it anywhere. It happens. That's some pretty amazing draws. So, we won one game, I think, tonight with this. I mean, they do come in packs. So, we won one game. It was a lot of fun. Does the deck have legs? Probably not. It's one of those, if you want to take it to an FNM and really frustrate people, go for it. I will not stop you. I would probably do it myself if I was not going for the Aether Hub promos this month coming up. So, other than that, tomorrow night, Blue-White Control. So if you guys are interested in Blue-White Control, it'll be my take. It'll be more like mono blue splash white, kind of like what LSV had in the beginning of the season. Something kind of like that, where we go completely bonkers with the blue-white, more on the blue control, and white for approach and Gear Hulk, or not Gear Hulk, but Fumigate, and maybe Descend. But we'll be tinkering with it. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Hopefully we'll win a lot of games. Or just have fun doing it. So as always, guys, if you like what you heard, please hit that follow button or that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. We'd love to hear comments. We love to hear what your thoughts are, deck ideas, everything like that. You're always welcome to submit them in the chat section or in the comments below. Other than that, I am Pat, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.